Hey, 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 Pathfinders. Um, in this not exciting episode, we're going to talk to everybody, get this shit out of the way. All right. Yes, I remember you. Who are you? Chili Creek is a bloodbath. Until I get like some sort of spell that will shut down Smilodons, I am not going to Chili Creek. You get fucked up by ferocious Smilodons there. It's true. It's very true, Kem. I've always said that. Bunch of recruits. All right. Cool. Having a false memory then. It's all about the barding. Alright, so we're gonna go and not talk to Ember. Shadow Mist to me. Let's see here. I'm gonna go in our tent and blah 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 blah. Hoorah, you cheating folk. Alright, let's check out the loot situation. It's all your own stuff, man. You don't have to steal it. It's like Eddie Murphy in Trading Places. That's a pretty deep cut. For all you young people out there, Eddie Murphy was an actor in the picture shows, the moving pictures. The talkies, we used to call them. That's the line from Doug Stanhope. He's a funny bastard. From the moving pictures. Believe it or not, there was a time when Eddie Murphy was the biggest actor, comedian on the planet. It was also the same time where O.J. Simpson was one of the most famous people on the planet. And hadn't killed anybody. That we know of. The 80s and 90s were a strange time. So, I'm going to hang on to that for Socio, or Socio. Alright, let's start saving our Jade. And was there any booze? Any hard liquor? You have to dump that head out. I'm not sure if I should be keeping these things. Probably there's a reason to have them. I haven't seen it yet. So finally, let's go in here and listen to the yapping. Alright, Galfrey, what do you have for us?
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the Worldwound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself.
Say no more.
Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Bainik.
Excellent. A trader and a gambler.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of that Darren stuff.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
Yeah.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
Leota, I like that shield, dude. That was something.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I will on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction.
Halo.
Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Of course, I shall answer.
Start in vain. We already know this one.
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss. Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
Good call. I hate the Hell Knights. They're fuckers.
Thank you for your support. The longer you live, the more things you do, and the more criticism you endure. Today, many blame me for all manner of reasons, and few try to understand my actions. Your words warm my soul. Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit.
I'm not really familiar with the Galarian geography of the Worldwound. Never really got into that whole lore.
These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
Okay, Shadow Mist, take some notes.
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris. We must attack swiftly, before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess. Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demons' way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the Worldwound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed. The Worldwound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the Worldwound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the Magus to explore the origins of the Worldwound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the Worldwound, with the aim of reaching Threshold, the very threshold of the Abyss. Wonderful. I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works.
Damn straight.
Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the Wardstone in Canopus and were able to save this gift of Iomedae. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the Worldwound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
I have to be careful here because I don't want to give this back to her.
This. I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve the Crusade once more. I was young, and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomedae gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty. Always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Golfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow.
That's an oath worthy of a queen, I would say.
I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Aurilu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how great the betrayer of humanity's power, it is nothing as compared to Iomedae's might. Then so you shall. What matters is that the Covenant of the Inheritor has been recovered. Perhaps it should be in your hands now, because you have greater need of it.
Damn straight.
But should you ever feel that you no longer need this relic, I ask that you give it to me. I would be delighted to touch it again.
Would you like to touch it now?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander? What is this I hear? A polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign? I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev.
Because I saw you fighting Dresden in another playthrough, and you were kicking ass, so...
But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear.
With the gear.
I am a warrior queen, and a queen of warriors.
Alright.
Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order, and join the troops incognito.
No, have fun sleeping in the snow.
Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions?
All right, relax.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
I don't know what that word means. Plenipotentiary. Let's look that one up, kids. I don't know if my vocabulary has been expanded today or this is just a bullshit word. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I know what a potentate is. Maybe it's something like that. A person, especially a diplomat, invested with the full power of independent action on behalf of the government, typically in a foreign country. Well, there we go. We've all learned something new today.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself.
This is what you get for putting heads in my bed, bitch.
Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
Alright, where's Nevia? There she is. I was looking for you. Got your scabbard. Halo. By the way, isn't her last name Tierbade? Or is it Earbeth Tierbade? I thought it was a Nevia. I just don't want to carry this shit around. Got multiples. That was a good one. Need more room in my trunk. There's too much junk in my trunk. Hello, Betty. Well, you fought for a day and a half in the killer room. Well, I was going around gathering loot, so. Okay, so it is Erebus Cavern, okay. Well, since I am commander, I have access to all the HR files. I should be able to see it. Mostly choosing good, because all the lawful stuff seems to be real dick things to say. We'll find it for you. I'm sure it's around somewhere. If you give something a name in these games, it always turns out. Keep an eye on Nura. Well, you kicked ass at the Great Garrison, so. I think I'm familiar with that story. Yep, exactly. Pick the rewards off the corpse of your enemies. Alright. Now that I know how to join armies together and shit, that took a while to figure out. Alright, Nura. I'm on to you. I was on to you from the start. This is kind of dumb. Can a mortal become a god? Yeah, because this happened like 1,000,000 times. Iomade. Caden. There's a bunch of them. I can read these later. I'll just kind of scroll through it. I do sometimes like reading them. It's good for a little bit of lore. There we go. Now you've got a reason to betray me. This is a shitty story. Not like shitty. It's a bad story. I don't know if we get the truth here or not. This is quite a bit of exposition. I'll just skim through these quick. I really don't feel like reading this much. At some point we will kill something tonight. Venture beyond the borders of this camp. All right, well, we've got all your books. Have a good day. There's a couple other spots we need to go. Let's go back here for a minute. Make sure that... yes, I think they put... no chest. Ah, yes, they did. I told ya. See, I'm not losing my mind. All right. Yay and yay. I don't think any are better than this one. Except for maybe that one. But the bonus of 10-foot speed. Did I give... I think I did give him barding. Proficiency. Alright, so let's give that up to your buddy Stalwart over here. Stalwart will give these up. Jesus. Okay, just want to make sure. There you go, Stalwart. I have 25 armor class. And I'll use the chain shirt burning. Did my armor class go down? Okay. Stalwart's armor class is better than mine. Is it heavy paws? Nope. Stalwart's better then. +8. Same damage. Oh, his dexterity's higher. I must have bumped his dex instead of his strength. Okay. Let's see. Soziel. You, sir. Need an upgrade from that filthy scale mail. Oh, you like glaives, do you? I see. We'll save that leather armor for Sela's horse. And she's going to get a level up. Let's see here. Bah. She's a mess. Weapon finesse, accomplished sneak attacker. Gets combat casting. She's going to be going into combat and casting spells. She gets slumber and it's battle master. No, don't need that. Let's go Evil Eye, I guess. Anyway, I was saying, somebody's going to get to use these. +2s. Maybe our buddy Lan.
Godspeed.
God damn. There's some decent shit in here, if I recall correctly. Kayato and Vasali. What are you doing here? Good work. All right, cool. Take your books and your loot. And your loot and your loot. Maybe no cocaine. Sally, who are you? Who are you? You always bring a boy with you everywhere you go? He's not mistreating you, is he? Oh. There'll be no Me Too on this mission.
Let us
Come to me right away. We don't want to hear about it 14 years later. Oh, we already had glowing croissant. Guess not. Speaking of copying. Alright, where's the rest of you wizards? Nenio. He's taking all our good scrolls. Caster level 1. Caster level 1. Why are they different? And Woljif, I believe, is also a caster of this. Master level 1, DC 15. Okay, cool. Fire or acid. It's quite an investment I'm making in these people. I hope their quests don't end up fucking me. Okay. Although it's not like it's going to end the playthrough like it would normally in my
march ahead.
Games. All right. More loot has appeared after my talk with Galfrey. My pal Gal. All right. Okay. There is that. So what's going on, Worm? Probably make some sort of profit out of this, I believe. Yes, it was. No, just yeah, I don't want to. These are like the only options I have, Horgus, to keep this conversation going. Alright, cool. Thanks for the whatever you gave me. Let's have a look at that. The Spamulet. The DC of the hex is increased by 1. Hex user, enjoy. Alright, well, sir. We've managed to procure some more shit. Here. Buy this club from me. All right. Let's see what Woljif can get. All right. This is what I want to know. It's all the same shit? No. Okay, that's not that great. Wand of Confusion. What is this? Oh. Hello, sir. What's the bonus? +2. An unnamed bonus to spell penetration. Sold. That was worth keeping Woljif on the team just for that. And I don't have much money left, so keep up the good work, Woljif. I've got Antok up to, by my count, +10 for spell penetration. Alright. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna get lost and not be able to find our tent and fix up everybody's spells, as if this episode couldn't get any shittier. Wait, I'm not even close to being done with how shitty this can get. Okay, so we can always use more blesses. And inventory doesn't. Not a lot of rings of protection and rings of natural armor yet. So we'll shield the faith action. And maybe Unbreakable Heart. In case there's some mind control. And then do another delay poison. I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. And then we'll do an emergency restoration. Emergency remove paralysis. And a hold person. All right. Unfortunately, we have to leave it like that for now. I haven't had a chance to do abundant casting yet. No cat's grace, just bull strength, or bear's endurance, eagle splendor, owl's wisdom. I wonder how they make those decisions. Guess a couple cure mods couldn't hurt. No, in fact, they would heal. Good old-fashioned varnish. A little degreaser. And who else do we have? Wooljiff. I took abundant casting for everybody as the default mythic ability without me doing any homework. Chose some different spells for these guys. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Shield. And alright. Ember's good. It's a shitty spell selection though. As is that. This guy got a true strike or protection from evil. True strike. Oh. Why so many lesser restorations? That's curious. Owl's wisdom. Well, if he's with me, he won't need the aligned weapon. Alright, that's not horrible. Cool. Alright. I was thinking that was my tent. I've turned the camera sideways, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yeah, we're literally out of room. Do we have another chest to collect stuff in? Nope. I hope Nevi is not going to watch over me when I sleep. That's kind of creepy. Go with the fish on a stick and
Keep 'em peeled, Paladin. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. No trick, no magic, just nimble fingers. Watch closely now. We don't want no hard feelings later. 1, 2, one more time, and hey, presto! Well, which cup is the pea under?
Seriously? Out of everybody in the party, you picked me? I learned the cups and balls trick before I could talk, you little punk. Now sit down and let Sister Sela show you how it's done.
I'm just gonna cup his balls. Not sure I want to see that. But hey, we're not gonna be judgy. Whatever you guys want to do in your free time is cool with me. Just show up when it's time to fight. We need Sela for that one. That's a hard one, so I'm gonna maybe save that. See what we have here. We need a general for this one. Nope. Where are you, you blue bastard? There we go. Yes, I do. I have to admit, I really don't understand all these things yet. Still have 20 movement points left, so alright, this is our first demon fight. Sometimes these are hard. Alright, they're gonna give me a minute to get my shit together. It's appreciated. Very noble of you, demons.
I am prepared.
Oh, that's good. Alright, let's see what we have here. We've got a Shazir and can't just be one shear. Oh yeah, by the way, I was goofing around. I was doing everybody's mythic stuff, and I was able to take the stone knife off. Ferocious.
Attack!
And Nergos' main job is not to get killed, and just keep that holy symbol. I gave it to him. Keep that holy symbol around everybody.
I got this.
Do not hold back.
Still don't know why Pyle's moving so fast. I don't know why he didn't charge.
Strike as one. Our path leads on.
The army that you face now kind of resembles the guys that you just fought, which makes sense. And I have found that it doesn't hurt to check things out here sometimes. despite them being, air quotes, random encounters. See if we can get our first victory in without any archers or what do we have here. We got cultists, cultist fighters. What are these guys? Footmen. Okay. These guys are... clerics. Okay, these are archers. So it's... I'm used to fighting with gigantic armies. I never did figure out that conundrum. Unsolved deal. It'd be the skeletal salesman. I've got 246 gold pieces. No. It is. These guys are not as they seem. I remember this one. Who are you? Okay, it didn't help. Who are you? It's Dark Elf Hit Squad. All right, it's on. Let's see how good this is. Very decent. I guess they're just reduced on saves. Oh, Jesus. She hit with the 20? This trans guy's just smoking. I'll ride this Magus down. Jesus, with the 20s. It's ominous.
Attack! I will guide us.
Did you hear that? Heard that. What are you gonna do when she comes for you, Pyle? Show her what a knife master's all about.
Don't hold back!
Our time has come.
I think there's a few more kicking around here somewhere as well.
Godspeed.
Good eye, Pyle. Pyle is a spotter of shit. Drow out here doing blow. Waiting for me to come by. Alright.
I will not falter. Let us press on.
No, there's only one way out. I should have looked to see what we got. There was some magic stuff in there. I guess it's not too late. Oh, what are we carrying this barding for? I should have put that in my trunk. I don't remember what goes on at Nightingale Grove. See if this will jog my memory. Half the team is fatigued. I have to rest. You have to watch me fumble through my camp again. I think I've got it this time. Oh, okay, cool. So right now, bang for my buck wise. Guess it'd just be Scorching Rays. I can downgrade them to thirds. I'll do this and then I'll call it a night. If I'm able to. If I survive. What's going on here? Marauders.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Are you still here?
Well, they got their licks in, that's for sure. If I recall, momentum was pretty decent. Let's take a look at what we got here. What's clarity? Okay, +2, immune to mind resisting. Hello. Wow, alright. That's very decent. Oh, you can't use it. Oh, we're not close enough to one another. I was wondering why Shadow Mist wasn't healing.
Let us not hesitate.
A kingdom for a phylactery of channeling. I don't have a kingdom anymore. All right. This guy's got some good shit too. All right. And some horses. What's going on, fellas? the Marauders was the nickname of my alma mater's football team.
We march ahead.
Canadian college, eh? Canadian University. All right, well, I guess that's it for this grove here. Let's get back to town before we have some abyssal problems. Hey, Skelly. Cool. I've got 917 gold pieces with which to win my fortune. Kind of want to keep momentum. Braces of armor +4. Flaming light crossbow +2. What's bolster? Oh, I see. That's not enough money. Okay. I've never heard of that before. That's all the shit I just sold him. That's all the shit that I've sold every merchant. What this Buster bolster rod? That's 1900. These rings I really don't care about. Alright, let's see what we have here. Now we'll hang on to it. Another time, dude. Oh, I forgot to drop off the head. Changed her name to Queen Incognito. What's the blacksmith rolling here? Just regular weapons. Alright, we'll sort this out another time. Alright, well, we need more chest room, is what we need. Guess we'll have to sell all these books. Alright, I will save it here. And cut it off.